Hey guys, welcome back to Joe's RC Corner, and today we're going to be continuing the work on the SIG Something Extra restoration here. This is probably going to be the last video of the year, so make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, make sure you share the video, and if you want to help support my channel, please go ahead and go to the Teespring store. Link is in the description below. Purchase a t-shirt. I have a couple different designs, just the regular one and also the one I've been wearing on most of my builds here. So if you like the shirts, go ahead and buy one. There's still a 10% discount available until the 19th of December 2019. So definitely go ahead and get one if you want to help me bring more of these great builds to you. So stay tuned. And let's get this aircraft done. So welcome back. So I didn't record time lapse of removing the covering because it's basically the simple task of heating up the covering with a heat gun and just peeling it off nice and easy. It does leave a little bit of residue, a little bit of denatured alcohol, wipes that off, ready to go. Moving on to what we're doing right now on the video. We're not going to be using the fiberglass cowl basically. So I went ahead and I took the top of the aircraft and made a fairing on top of the motor to blend everything in nice and neat. Doing some sanding. That's pretty much all this video is going to be. Okay guys, so that's all we're going to get done today. I apologize, my camera ran out of battery during some of the time lapse, but we're going to go over a little bit of what I've completed today. But to be completely honest with you, I'm going to call out SIG on this kit, on this ARF. They used some really thin sheeting. Some spots weren't even really glued very well. It was sanded to almost paper thin. And it's just really disappointing for an aircraft that flies this well to be built in such a poor way. And I'm really surprised at SIG for that. But it is what it is. We're going to cover it and we're going to make it look nice and we're going to keep flying this airplane. And we're going to move on. We're going to fly. So today I went ahead and we finished up doing the cowl. I'm leaving the slabs on the side. However, I'm closing it up a little bit up here in the front. I don't really like the cowl. My dad didn't really like the cowl. So we're just going to fix that up to look very similar to the way I finished mine. So I went ahead and redid the curved sections on the top and the bottom, blended it all in. I have some filler on there now to kind of get those transitions nice and smooth before we cover it. On the bottom of the aircraft here, we went ahead and made a hatch. My dad has a piece of 16th inch plywood that we're going to make a hatch out of that's going to cover this ESE, but that way we can get to it when we need to replace it. One of the benefits of putting it under here rather than up in the front here, under here, is it takes up space from the battery over here. So that gives us that ability to swap out the ESC if we need to, but it'll be a nice hatch made out of plywood down there and we're good to go. I added hardwood sections throughout this video on the tail surfaces so we can add the flying wires. I got those filled. I have some filler on some of that because just to smooth it out a little bit. And also for the fillet over here is all nicely done. I sanded the wing as little as possible because I didn't want to go through it. I reinforced all the glue joints with a little extra CA to make sure everything was good to go. And I even went ahead and we got the trailing edge and the leading edge of the ailerons and the tail feathers nice and smooth and ready to be hinged. Let's see, we got the motor mounted for right now. The ESE is mounted. We already have the Velcro in there. I took out the original pilot so we can put a Goofy in there because I'm just recently purchased a 3D printer. So we're going to 3D print Goofy, paint him up, and put him inside this aircraft. Let's see. I think that's about all we completed so far. Like I said, the biggest thing was reinforcing all the glue joints, getting this leading edge, or the front of the motor section, the motor cover done. Yeah, and that's about it. So Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and visit my Teespring store. Really would appreciate some support in purchasing the t-shirt. It goes right back to building some of these planes for you. Help me out. Hit that button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified for the next one. Keep building and keep flying, guys, and happy holidays. I'll see you next year.